Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy. Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Following that series? The Hunt for the Wimbrel?
The pirate ship? I don't go in for docu-serials.
The bounty hunter who's been after...
Oh, neat! They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Sublight for life. Corporations never lifted a finger for me.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and You the one flying the Money. Miss Lily has been Sure am. A few years back, these days I stick to...
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. At least one system on Groundbreaker still works. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how. I have a salvage job for...
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Our field is persuasive. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes, Thank you. I work hard to keep it that way. Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one. Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board. And that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate. Ask. Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
Watch out, there's some puddles of... Actually, it's best not to contemplate that.
Down they go.
Seems like a fine way to die, but... All right, let's check it out.
It's always fucking freezing in the base.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? I got a full line of weapons. Why, it gets you
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extend... A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we... Only takes a bit of elbow. Most ships have a workbench near the... So...
A new face. What's your pleasure, stranger? Some big shot down in Byzantium's holding auditions for a new adventure serial. So yay, another 6 of those next season. What ain't I got?
I'll be just a moment.
I try to keep the place clean in case she...
When might we expect you out here again?
Purple berry fries, Riverdale flakes, and purple berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12%. More crunch.
You see we had a conveyor pull in? One of them...
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Hard to miss something that
Going for a
big.
stroll around the docking base?
Guess your shuttle bay crews have been working overtime?
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not. I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade. Gosh, I wouldn't dream of it. Not unless I got to, and I don't see any reason why.
She's a good ship, ma'am. Mostly doesn't act up at all.
Happy to hear it. Have yourself a pleasant day.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever...
Rizzo's knocked you out on. The CCA 76 knocked out allowed
Ah, the board. Organized. Efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
Regularly scheduled. I think everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
Concerned citizens often ask why there aren't enough new faces in the Halcyon colony.
Oh, hello. Oh, this is quite unexpected. I didn't have any visitors on my schedule today. Who might you be? The captain of the... No, that... Oh. Oh dear. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My... Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. It must have been lost with Alex then. Tell me, how did he die? Oh, awful business that. But why? How? Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. I hope you don't take my reticence the wrong way.
Sorry, am I causing a scene? See, Furu? We could have avoided all... Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Be my guest, if you know something I don't about...
Hello. Junlei called up from engineering. Now, is there something... a better selection than your... What seems to be the problem? If only my other patients had so many inquiring. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. She's not my patient. Take care.
Can't say I've seen you before. If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. Sure is. You need a deft hand to straighten a busted nose. Of course, there's not much cosmetic improvement going on at the moment. Sure. How do you think we keep this pile of junk in the sky? It costs bits, and or it would, if I had my dang mechanicals. I'm expecting our delivery fellow to stop through with medical supplies and service auto mechanical. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Surgery, mostly. The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut. You look out, though.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
To the last Raptidon Grutton, you hull-headed quacks do know that restful What? Why? Everything's fine, we're all... I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. God... Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Alright, okay. Seems I've gotta do something before Ellie goes jabbering my...
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will... You, ain't with the board. See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I... Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. What? No. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that... Alright, I'll fess this part up too. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the Blood Tier Diamond... If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a... Thanks for helping me with the board. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on...
This is Halcyon News.
How do you do? Huh. Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her or...
Kind and efficient. Can't say I disapprove.
I think you may have underestimated the... I'm glad we could come to an accommodation. You may inform Miss Doyle that our... Now, is there an...
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie.
Something I can... A better selection than you...
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm in the clear. Thanks to you squaring my... You sure saved my...
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment. If you're looking for a... If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you... She helped me win a bet. We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a ment. And, as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off. Yeah, but the important... You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain. Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Better than usual around here. Gee, monster.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings of the local
Clever.
All ingestible proteins arc by this unit dispense proteins. This unit would clarify. There is a dead mechanic in the kitchen. User error in the maintenance of this unit's cutlery engaged several systems at once. This unit behaves precisely as it was engineered. This unit is not designated for cleaning duty. Some condiments by this unit
Ooh, your...
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
What'll it be? Only the usual. Marauders all...
Miscreant!
Flying the outer systems route lately. Deader and
Rizzo says for one night, aftertaste the rainbow.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? My cargo's worth a lot of money.
Well, you probably should have insured it then.
It is.
Rizzo's not without flaws.
Heard from the lasses down on 22 that you...
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine looking... Yes, just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. You're serious, you're giving me a shot. I put together a little speech. Just, hey there, I'm Felix Millstone. Yeah, it's a second draft. Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. That motto is it's a work in progress. Wow. Thanks, boss. I'll just gather my personals and...
Really? We're picking up strays now?
Look at that. A real vicar.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Oh my gosh, Felix, you got to hear this. You know Princess of Hephaestus? That lady. Show about the freedom fighter with a pure heart and a mean right hook. She finally kissed her sweetheart, Miss Yuko.
This I gotta see. Thanks.
Something on your mind? I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by... Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade. It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually 0G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're... Exactly. That's what makes them fun. I'll make you one. Sure do. There's a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker. I've done all types of work with... Glad to hear it. Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what... That about... Aw, come on. Look, the thing I've learned... I'm all for making a few bits together. No complaint.
Good to see you, boss. Didn't I tell you? That's right. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bay. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Yeah, because I got sick of being ignored. Got sick of being a nobody. So yeah, I made some noise. Nobody else in the Groundbreaker is going to look after you. So you had to look out. That's exactly what I've been saying. The system doesn't... Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second. Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other... But on the other hand, broadside... Yeah, I mean, in theory. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks. Yeah. Thanks for listening, boss.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick? So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my datapad, and well... She sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet. Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda. I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold. When folks start implying you're a little different from an automechanical, you start to wonder. I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel? They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close. I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope? If you're there, I'm sure things will be okay. Like, I mean, you wouldn't let nothing bad happen to me, right? Thanks for asking, by the by. It means something to know you're looking out.
We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Haha. Just a little joke for you.
Hey, that pad down.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
Okay, so... what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper. Sure, Cap.
If it isn't... what ain't I got?
Can we do this now? Oh, and don't worry. Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know? I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake. Oh, beer. I guess, yeah, I can do that. Beer can be good. I bet. Bottoms up.
Beer, huh? Good choice, if you want to get unsober in a hurry.
Ah, this tastes like the underside of a boot. People drink that for fun? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing? Specifically. Definitely specifically. Oh, why'd I drink that? I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us. Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all. It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her? Thinking so makes me liable to lose my lunch, Captain. I never done this before. A relationship. How do I know if she cares the same way I do? I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve. Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink! Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Good thinking, boss. You just saved Parvati a whole lot of trouble.
Shush you. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared. Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me? There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not? Of course. Wouldn't you be? I envy your boldness of spirit, Captain. I can only hope a little bit of it rubs off on me. But, gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts. suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... Wow. So much to think about. Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should? Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
You know something, Parvati? You ought to come drinking with the crew more often.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
You want a punch? We got your punch right here.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun. And I tried some things I never would have otherwise. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me. I wouldn't mind having a drink again. Someday. In the distant future. Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises. Yeah. In my defense, it's not like June was all too clear about what she was trying to say. She still ain't. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain. You think I could hire myself out to ships in need someday? Be my own mechanic, like how Ellie's her own doctor. I wonder sometimes.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I... Certainly, Captain. What would you like to... I used to hate math, but then I realized decimals have a point. Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As you wish, Captain. Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. See you soon. We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Captain, got a minute? This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us. What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady... With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders will... Doesn't exactly encourage... I'm counting. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us. No security. Not that I'm complaining.